Bonjour Atlanta, bienvenue and welcome back to Bonjour Atlanta. I'm Ami, your go-to guide for navigating life in Atlanta, whether you're moving from across the country or across the world. If you're new here, welcome, Akwaba, bienvenue. This is the podcast where we talk about what it means to build a home and a life in a new place, covering everything from real estate to culture to just feeling like you belong. Now, if you missed last week's episode, we kicked off the show by talking about what it's really like to move to a new city, the emotional highs and lows, and how to find a community. Definitely go back and watch it if you haven't done already. Today, we're getting super practical. If you're thinking about moving to Atlanta or just looking for a change in scenery within the city, this episode is for you. We're talking about neighborhoods one-on-one, finding your vibe in Atlanta. Let's be real, finding the right neighborhood is as important as finding the right home. You want a place that fits your lifestyle, fits your energy, and more importantly, fits your future plans. When people ask me, Ami, what is the best neighborhood in Atlanta? I always say, it depends. Atlanta, it's like a collection of mini cities, each with its own personality. The right one for you depends on what you're looking for. So today we're going to break it down, whether you are looking for luxury living, artsy vibes, family-friendly communities, or buzzing nightlife. I'll help you find your perfect match. For the luxury lovers, if you love modern high-rises, designer shopping, dining at the trendiest, finest restaurants, Buckhead might be the spot for you. It's like the Beverly Hills of Atlanta. But if you're looking for a mix of old money with modern luxury, then check out Brookhaven. You will find gorgeous homes and a little more space. For the creative and artsy type, if you thrive on creative, walkable, and quirky environment, you will love Old Fourth Ward or Cabbagetown. These areas are full of colorful street art. You can find a lot of graffitis and things like that you see on Instagram, or also unique cafes and loft style living. Plus, you'll be close to the Beltline, Atlanta's famous walking and biking trail that connects some of the coolest spots in the city. For the family-friendly vibes, if schools, parks, and a tight-knit community are at the top of your list, you can't go wrong with Decatur. It has a small town feel with all the conveniences of being close to the city. Another great area is Cobb. Beautiful homes, top-rated schools, and a slower pace of life. For the city life and nightlife seekers, if you want to be in the heart of the action, Midtown and West Midtown is where it's at. High energy, walkable, and packed with restaurants, bars, and entertainment. It's a favorite for young professionals and people who love a social life. For those who want space, but still close to the city, maybe you want a yard, but you don't want to be out in the suburb. Check out West End and Cascade. These neighborhoods are growing fast, especially West End. They have beautiful homes with historic charm, and they're great for investment too. There is a lot going on in West End right now. You definitely want to check on that, especially if you don't mind getting in early in an up and coming area. Definitely check into West End. You will be surprised. It's not what you've heard about West End in the past. It has changed drastically. You will love it. Check it out. Now, how do you actually choose the right neighborhood? Here are 3 things I always tell my clients to consider. 1, your lifestyle. Do you want to be in the middle of everything, or do you need peace and quiet? Commute and convenience. Atlanta's traffic is real, y'all. So make sure your neighborhood fits your work and your social life. Long-term goals. Are you looking to invest? Planning to start a family? Your neighborhood needs to match your future plans. If you're not sure about where to start, I always recommend spending a weekend exploring. Grab coffee in a new neighborhood, walk around, see how it feels, talk to the neighbors. That's the best way to know if a place is the right fit for you. Now, I want to hear from you. If you live in Atlanta, what neighborhood do you love and why? If you are thinking about moving here, which area sounds like your vibe? Send me a message on Facebook, on Instagram at Ami the International Agent, or leave me a comment wherever you're listening. And before we go, let's talk about next week's episode. It's a special one. We are celebrating Mardi Gras by talking to someone who made the big move from Louisiana to Atlanta. She's a fellow real estate agent, and she has a great story about what it's really like to start over in a new state. So whether you are an expat, new to Atlanta, or just thinking about making a move, you will love the conversation. See you next week on Bonjour Atlanta. Au revoir.